So we're back in Wargame Airland Battle. This time we're playing the hard campaign as the Pact. Our objective is to take, I think, Stavanger and some other place. Stockholm. Within 15 days. That looks like it would actually be feasible. So obviously there's like 1,000,000 NATO troops between here and there. Let's see what abilities we have. Any unit loses 2 initiative. Not particularly useful. Chemical weapons. Naval deployments. Stop enemy commandos. Okay, so nothing particularly useful. I was hoping something which would decrease their morale. We have quite a few armies, so I think it's a sort of a more progressive strategy. I think is favoured in this game. Well, everyone's like exhausted for some reason. I guess we'll try and build up our initiative, and then push down towards each objective. So we got assault, motorized, assault, guards motorized, naval assault. Okay. Let's advance forward and see where the enemy is, at least. Okay, so that's turn 1, I guess. We'll just save our points. What have the enemy got? North Korean mobilization. Provocation for our North Korean comrades appears to be paying off. The Pentagon was forced to send troops there. That's good. Our Echo carriers just arrived. Don't know what that actually gives us. Okay, we've got some weather advantage. Okay, we haven't got any particularly devastating equipment. So at the moment we can call upon a marine group which can come from Leningrad and deploy anywhere on the east coast. So we could use that to just strike Stockholm if we're lucky. And guards motorized, which I think has to come from the north, yeah. Okay. No sign of the enemy yet. Maybe it would be worth regenning for a turn. Where's the R&R? Just so they have more initiative when the actual battle comes. I just don't know where NATO is going to come. I'm starting to get nervous just because I haven't seen them. Maybe we should bring on the guards motorized. What do we get next? Naval Brigade. Maybe it's worth bringing these guys on because they just take so long to get to the front. Guards motorized. I'm getting them right. Okay. 30. Okay, let's send those orders, see what happens. Where are the NATO troops? Okay, we've engaged them. Guards Motorized Regiment has engaged the 401 Fugrubups. We need 1,000 points to win, that's just about doable. Let's go for it. Okay, so they start with a lot more sectors than us, unfortunately. What are we going to do? I guess we want to go straight for the Halmar one. What decent tanks do we have? Oh, we actually have some T-72s. That's alright. We can probably do a job. Now, AA. Strelas are alright, as I recall. So bring a Strela. Not a great deal of AA actually. Brosa. I guess that can come with the actual group. And I guess we want to send a command to try and actually capture the sector. We'll send the T-72 command. It's quite pricey. So we'll put maybe a buck back here. And we'll probably need some recon. bring the PT-76. I'll bring some infantry in BMPs, because they're always good. Maybe a couple of helicopters. Maybe we'll bring some aircraft. Maybe a bomber. Well, these are pricey bombers. Yeah, we'll bring one one aircraft then. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, we can see some enemies already. Dear. Oh yeah, that did a lot of damage, which is good. Because they're mowing a load of our guys. Uh-oh. I wasn't really expecting that. Better run. Uh-oh, we really need some fighter craft. We'll lose a lot of these guys. What's our strategy going to be? We need to get to the town, I guess. Some enemies coming in. Okay, let's get some infantry into this town. They're coming from the back now. Dear, it's getting pretty rough. Yeah, these guys are getting mowed as well. Veeks are here. Loads of enemy tanks. We seem to have arrived right on top of their main force, unfortunately. Wow, this T-72 is a bit too exposed, I think. It's not an ideal world. I think our command corps got killed right away. Yeah, they got something back here. What can we send to take that out? Ideally we send an aircraft, I think. Can we afford one though? Not at the moment. Come on, take him out. No, you're flying the wrong way. Okay, that's great. Getting himself into trouble. Oh, for God's sake. That's so annoying. Let's get Estrella in. Oh, we can't afford it. Can't believe we lost that. Yeah, I'm pretty annoyed. Has to be said. Has to be said. This place is quite vulnerable. Uh-oh. So enemy tanks or something coming in. What are these? PVTG. I have no idea. The thing is, I have no idea what most of these units are. I think they're like Swedish or Norwegian units. I just don't recognise the name system. Oh, we got one of our things right away. So we're taking missile fire. Oh, we didn't get away. It's not good. Is that a helicopter taking us out? What a jerk. Need another, like, few points. But looks like they're going to rush us, so it's okay. Maybe the computer's more aggressive on this difficulty, which might benefit us. I mean, we'll take more losses, but at least we'll win a few battles. It looks like they're actually just going to take this position. Oh dear. Amateur hour for me. Oh, they've landed some men. Oh, looks like we won it. Phew, the battle in the tiny forest, that's how we won our battle. At least we won. Means we can push on, hopefully. Here's a more tricky battle. 2,000 victory points is not infeasible. We could do it. We'll pause there, that's battle number 1. Or maybe we shouldn't because it was so fast. Yeah, alright. We'll fight this one first. We won that battle quite quickly actually, I guess, because only 1,000 points. I guess we want to catch a Malang somehow. Oh dear, there's not exactly much much in the way of heavy cover. Guess we'll leave some guys here. Oh, it's the cheapo deck. Okay. Need to think about how we'll deal with that. I think we have a recon helicopter at least, so at least we can check to see when they're coming. If they come this way. Okay, so I guess we'll want to push down towards Stockholm. So for that we'll try and capture both these sites actually, Boris and Center. So for that we'll need a couple of commands. Need some cheap tanks. I want to put some AA up. Because yeah, that plane rush last time was pretty terrifying. We weren't exactly convincing it, repelling it. So what cover have we got? We've got some buildings in this one. If we send some ATGM, there's some infantry. Do the same. Is there some forests? There's some buildings there. Should be enough to capture those two sectors, I think. Then what we'll do is maybe we could send, if we have some bombers, take a couple of these guys, a couple of these guys. We can maybe recon out where the enemy is. Oh yeah, speaking of recon, better send some with these guys. Okay, well that's how we'll start. So we'll unload this guy, position this guy over here, send this guy like sneaking around the side. I shall send him to the back. Position these tanks here, this AA here. Put the Strela here. I'm going to put these guys in this town. I'm going to put these guys in this forest, I think. We'll send this guy back, and we'll send this guy back. We'll try and do similar on this flank then. Okay, how's this guy doing in this scouting mission? Still looking. Alright, next we want to capture something down here. This is such a cheap deck. We need to get line of sight on their commands, I guess. 2,000 points, quite a lot for us to score in 20 minutes. Might end up being a problem for us. Could throw some infantry across the bridge, since we have so much of it. Oh, we'll need a few more points. These guys are pretty expensive, wherever they are. Oh, something over here. What's that? I don't care, we're killing it. Probably gonna lose this guy like right away. Oh, one down. First blood to us. So no sign of the enemy on this flank. Is that AA? No, it's itll. It's okay. Let's get a unit of these guys into the town. Napalm, that's pretty cool. This guy can't see them still. Where's the coming on point? Oh, it's back there. So maybe it wouldn't be ideal for us to fly over it. Uh oh, what's that? Oh, a bit too slow. We need to get our own AA guy as soon as possible. We'll try and get some guys over there. Then we'll try and capture this sector. It's pretty even so far. How much will our fighter craft cost? 90. We'll have to get that when we get a chance. Oh dear God. Wow. Sneak attack. Okay, I don't know how we're going to deal with this, because these guys are just storming us with these Vigans. How many of them will we need to take them on as well? Oh, some enemies we've run into. In a bit of trouble over here. We can finally buy one of these fighters. Hopefully one of our bombers made it through. Doesn't look like it though. Looks like they all gave up. Got themselves killed. Standard practice. God's sake. Wow. We're getting thrashed back here. Okay, I guess we need to capture this sector. That should be our objective. Oh dear, the loss of this many bombers might cause us a few issues. Hopefully we'll come up with some idea of how to deal with it. How long are you going to take to actually land a hit here? We got one, I think. Though I'm not really sure because no points came up. Okay, we killed one. I thought we would get loads with that that hit with the napalm, but looks like we weren't so lucky. I can send one of these super cheap tanks in. I just don't know what these are. It's not ideal. Uh oh, here comes Death Squadron Alpha. Oh my god. Looks like my MiG might be in trouble trying to take this guy on. Come on, get me one VIG, please. God, do you see how much effort that was? Just to kill that one guy. These guys just using up their ammo like almost instantly. Yeah, I've got some guys. Just keep sending these cheap tanks. Overwhelm them with the cheapest tanks in like the known world. I don't think we'll win this duel. Not in the long run. Gonna need some fire support. That guy only barely survived that death duel with the vegan. I think I'll need to get another one. Unfortunately. God, and a vegan comes in, like instantly ruining my day. Come on, why isn't my AA like fighting back against him? What's the point in me bringing AA if they're not going to shoot the enemy? He's going to get away. Damn. Come on, why aren't you shooting? Get me a hit. Oh god, he like sneaks around and takes out another guy. Okay, I think we'll need another fighter. These ones are a bit panicked. I like the way I'm concentrating on this tiny battle over here. I should be like trying to take over the map. Okay, Finally, a tiny bit of success. Infinitesimal success. But it might do. If we can get a command here to take this sector. Might need to call in another battle group immediately after this one in order for us to win. Can you fly? He's trying, doing his best to take on this Vigan, which is obviously vastly superior in like every way. Maybe two of them to do it. I know he's got a friend. No, my MiGs are in trouble. I hadn't anticipated too. That was a bit too much for us. Let's get one recon forward if we can. Should we try and get some bombers in? Might get a hit. Let's give it a shot. Who knows? They might get like the enemy's like super AA battery, or they might just not shoot. They're gonna not shoot. I think that's best. Did he get away? I hope he did. We're gonna force this sector if we can. Oh, we've only got one of them left. Maybe we aren't going to force this sector. Just sending the cheap tanks. We need to get over the top. Maybe we can call in like a cheap helicopter. Oh, we still have one. I might be able to do a job. I think we killed all their Vigans, hopefully. They can't have more than us, surely. Sending like some death copter, which we're going to have to engage. Okay, they still have a Vigan. Oops. My critical error. Sorry lads. Your death is on my hands. Sadly, it takes quite a lot of these guys to kill like one Vigan. Come on, get me that HKP3 whatever. Good work, lads. That's like our only successful hit so far on these guys. Oh my god, they're coming in with like some death weapon. Didn't expect that. Please hit them. Please hit them. Please hit them. Oh my god. Oh, the damage we take is just so much. Can we get another bomber? How much are they? Get one more, maybe. Oh god, the PT-76Bs are engaging with their pathetic firepower. It's a battle of the completely useless guys. Gonna die. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I sent such cheap guys in. I think this napalm would eventually kill them, but I guess not. Give me another bomber. Just trying to keep them suppressed so these guys can kill them. It's a comedy approach. We are stacking up a few points this way. Over the top, lads. Well, maybe that way actually, not through the Flaming Inferno. Or maybe, yes, through the Flaming Inferno because they're still here. Point blank, they should have a chance of taking on the more heavily armoured tanks. Well, on the other hand, they are just pounding us. Can we have that fire support? Running out of time to land some hits here. Are we getting hit by the flames now? I think we are, unfortunately. Oh well. Okay, apparently we can't even kill like one helicopter, like a fighter craft, at our disposal. Okay, we're killing our own stuff now, we need to be careful. Where did that plane just go? Oh dear. They're coming through! Somebody do something. Oh, they got Vigans. Got a million Vigans. We need fire support. Yeah, there goes like half my units. A couple of Vigans, that's all it takes. Oh, but I think we won. Seems like I'm a bit better against the high power computer because it actually attacks. So we managed to actually win the battle. Whew, that wasn't the easiest though. That deck wasn't ideal. Looks like it's driven them back though. I think that means they must go back a sector. Storm over the Atlantic. There we go. Whew. We're on to day 2. I thought we won that fight. Shouldn't they have been driven back? It's a bit weird. How come we haven't captured this sector yet? Oh well, we'll sort that out next time. Maybe it'd be worth regenning for a turn. Where's the R&R? Just so they have more initiative when the actual battle comes. I just don't know where NATO is going to come. I'm starting to get nervous just because I haven't seen them. Maybe we should bring on the guards motorized. What do we get next? Naval Brigade. Maybe it's worth bringing these guys on because they just take so long to get to the front. Guards motorized. I'm getting them right. Okay, 30. Okay, let's send those orders, see what happens. Where are the NATO troops? Okay, we've engaged them. Guards Motorized Regiment has engaged the 401 Fugrubups. We need 1,000 points to win, that's just about doable. Let's go for it. Okay, so they start with a lot more sectors than us, unfortunately. What are we going to do? I guess we want to go straight for the Halmar one. North Korean mobilization. Provocation for our North Korean comrades appears to be paying off. Pentagon was forced to send troops there. That's good. Our Echo carriers just arrived. Don't know what that actually gives us. Okay, we've got some weather advantage. Okay, I haven't got any particularly devastating equipment. So at the moment we can call upon a marine group which can come from Leningrad and deploy anywhere on the east coast. So we could use that to just strike Stockholm if we're lucky. And guards motorists, which I think has to come from the north, yeah. Okay. No sign of the enemy yet. So we're back in Wargame Airland Battle. This time we're playing the hard campaign as the Pact. Our objective is to take, I think, Stavanger and some other place. Stockholm. Within 15 days. That looks like it would actually be feasible. So obviously there's like 1 million NATO troops between here and there. Let's see what abilities we have. Any unit loses 2 initiative. Not particularly useful. Chemical weapons. Naval deployments. Stop enemy commandos. Okay, so nothing particularly useful. I was hoping something which would decrease their morale. We have quite a few armies, so I think it's a sort of a more progressive strategy. I think is favoured in this game. Wow, everyone's like exhausted for some reason. I guess we'll try and build up our initiative, and then push down towards each objective. So we got assault, motorized, assault, guards motorized, naval assault. Okay. Let's advance forward and see where the enemy is, at least. Okay, so that's turn 1, I guess. We'll just save our points. What have the enemy got?